Hey party people, this is KK All Night. Welcome to my channel, or perhaps welcome back to my channel. Here, I focus on style, fashion, and outfit inspiration. So if those sound like things you might be interested in, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, as well as hitting that notification bell so that you never miss an upload. Please enjoy this week's OOTDs. Today is April 12th. This is my fit for church. Y'all, I got this cape fringe situation from Zara almost 2 years ago. I watch a YouTuber, Awed by Monty, and she had on a longer version, and she had linked this. Y'all, I do not typically follow the links from YouTubers, but I loved this fit. I loved it because it is real leather. I love the capelet and the strong shoulders. I only wish it had been longer. I went to Annapolis to find it. It wasn't available online by the time I had gotten around to look for it. And thank goodness this medium large fit. I think I would have liked it just a tad bigger, but this definitely, I can make it work. It is open in the back, so technically I could flip it around and wear it. But because I am a large-chested girly, I think the cape sits open a little bit too much for me to enjoy it that way. So I have on my Karl Lagerfeld kind of crop pants and these very architectural boots. These are Amazon, the embossed croc, but they are faux leather. I thought the sharp point of the toe really complemented the exaggerated shoulder here. And I went for a black because this shawl is doing a lot. And so I wanted it to be the star of the show, and I feel like it can shine that way. So for my purse, I have this Jacquemus inspired bag. This was from Shein. Let me get in close so you can see it. It has the cube that is gold and the circle that is silver. Playing off of that theme, I have a silver and gold ring, as well as these cute little silver and gold earrings. Now, after church, we are supposed to go to brunch and go thrifting. I am not wearing this to either of those activities, but I do have a bodysuit on underneath so that when I go to the thrift store, I can try on things if they don't have a changing room. So hold on to see how I adapt this to go to brunch and thrifting. All right, party people, this is how I modified it to go to brunch and to go thrifting. I simply swapped out my crop black Karl Lagerfeld pants for these bell-bottom jeans, which were thrifted, maybe Fashion Nova, I'm not sure who, but of course I have my bodysuit underneath. Y'all, these insects are going crazy. I got caterpillars, stink bugs, bees, carpenter bees, all out, confused, dying in the sun. I don't like it. But anyway, still have my Jacquemus inspired bag. There's a chain in it so I can make it a crossbody. And it's actually a fairly heavy, nice chain. I was pleased to find that. Again, this is from Shein. This is great quality, good faux leather. The magnets work. The attachments are on tightly. So I might switch out the earrings and I might take off the lipstick, only because if you have to try something on, you don't want to have to worry about smudging it. But essentially, I will just, when I go thrifting, remove this cape. So it's just kind of the black tee and the jeans. Kept the same boots on, even though they're very high. They are platforms, so they are very comfortable. And if they start to hurt, that's my cue that I need to stop shopping. And that way, just two things to remove if I want to try something on. All right, that's it, you guys. Be safe out there. Hey, party people. Happy Monday. Today is April 13th, and this is the fit. Everything I have on is recently thrifted, I'd say within the past 6 months. The oldest being these Steve Madden tennis shoes, which were probably about 6 months ago. So I love them because they are multi-fabric. We have pink and red suede. We have white mesh. We have green croc embossed leather. We have striped black and white tennis laces. We have polka dots. We have metallic leopard print. So we got it all. And the reason why the tennis shoes and the long line cardigan and the pants go so well together is because we have elements of each item that is in the next item. So on my feet, as I mentioned, we have that metallic leopard, which you can find in these pants. I'd actually been stocking some similar pants on Shein. These are not Shein, but I think probably very similar. I was too cheap to pay the 10 or 15 bucks. And that worked out for me because these were only about 6, 7, 8 bucks. So score for me. But then we have this red stripe on the side, which is what I thought was so unique. There's lots of different leopard print pants, and I love leopard print pants, but I thought that the stripe made it more of an athletic vibe. But then on the long line cardigan, we also have that red stripe. This is Karl Lagerfeld. Y'all, I peeped this just on an end cap. Someone had obviously put it down, and I snatched it up, tried it on. It's an extra small. Now, would I have liked it to be just a tad bigger? Sure. But this works great, and you can't tell me that it doesn't. So that is just to say that if you see something and you like it and you're eyeballing it and you think it might work, try it. Now, if it's something and I'm looking at the waists like this, I know I can't fit it. But I'm just saying, sometimes you should try it and not just go based on what the size says in it. Then I just have on this little tank top. This is a great formula for when you have transitional weather where it's cooler in the morning and then it gets hot and then it's cooler again at night, because I can just peel off this cardigan. I have this cute little tank. I still have a cute fit. And then again, when it gets cooler in the evening, throw it back on, or if I'm in somewhere that has air conditioning, and I'll be great. I popped it off with white accessories, which is picking up on the white Karl Lagerfeld. So you see all the elements go together. And of course, I feel like if I have leopard on, it's got to be a red lip. I don't know what it is about that. I guess sometimes I've done a neutral, like brown lip, but usually it's red. So for my bag, I'm sure you guys are very familiar with this silhouette. It's been very popular in the past year or so. I thrifted this and it was probably $6.99, $7.99. So this is going to be the fit for today, but I wanted to show you something. So I thought this would totally be a vibe for an airport fit, because this bag is big enough to be considered your carry-on, and you can fit lots of things in it. You could fit your laptop, all your travel documents, a reading book, an extra set of clothes. Pro tip, I always have an extra pair of clothes and pajamas actually in my bag that I carry onto the plane with me. Over a decade ago, this was before 9/11, they lost my luggage, but they did end up getting my luggage to me within 24 hours. But ever since then, that is what I do. That is the fit for today. I'm very comfortable. I feel very sporty, but this aesthetic is still very true to who I am, because we have pops of the avant-garde, things you might not be expecting. The leopard with the stripe Karl Lagerfeld detailing on the side. So that is definitely me. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, party people. Happy Tuesday. Today is April 14th, and this is my fit. You might be looking at the fabric blowing in the wind and thinking, isn't that a bit dressy for a Tuesday? It's not, because this is what I wanted to wear this Tuesday. So let's start from the top. We have this leather vest. Yes, I said leather. That is Wilson's. If you know about Wilson's, you know about Wilson's. This was thrifted. And your first thought may be after, is this too dressy? Is she wearing a leather vest in the springtime? And yes, I am. And I would definitely wear it in the summer as well. And here's why. Obviously, I wouldn't wear a leather suit set, pants, and a blazer in summer, but this vest is perfectly fine. I'm no hotter than I would be in any other type of vest. And I think the juxtaposition of the smooth leather against the cotton provides an interesting contrast that you would not actually expect. And so that's why I like it. And the reason I put it on is, you guys remember when cutout dresses were all the rage? This is a cutout dress from Amazon, the drop, but it was also thrifted. But I didn't want all the cutout out. So this was my way of covering up, but it's still cute. On my ears, I have these kind of animal print earrings. Now, I'm very much an intentional dresser. My hair is up intentionally so that my earrings can show. I promise you, if you are intentional, your fits always turn out better. These earrings are helping to tie in two other aspects of the fit. That is this purse. This purse was from Hawaii. Originally, I thought I would go for an orange or a tan, kind of to do a dual tone fit, but I said, let's do something different. I was just drawn to the shape. It has leather and straw. It has the wooden circular handle, and I liked all those aspects about it. And against this dress, I just thought it was cute. So the earrings tie into the brown on the purse, and then the purse color ties into these shoes. But I have two options. As you can see, I'm wearing two different shoes. Here we have this ombre leopard Gucci wedge. This would have been either from Fashion File or Real Real. And on this side, I have a little strappy number, this brown suede that is Aldo that was thrifted. Now, with the Gucci, it's much more stable. It's cute. It's bringing in all the color I needed to bring in. I think the Aldos are much more like fun and flirty. Definitely if I was going to a dinner, I'm going, I don't know, maybe Walmart. So we'll see what mood I'm in when it's time to go to Walmart. So this is the look. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, party people, happy Wednesday. Today is April 15th, and this is my fit. Such a cute little number. I actually imagine wearing something like this on vacation. It is a tight knit, but it's a little bit sheer. So it would be perfect on a beach or somewhere warm and tropical. This set is Shein, but it was thrifted. But here's the kicker, y'all. It was thrifted over 6 months apart. I found this shirt in Hawaii, so that would have been last summer. And I found this skirt early this spring. So just goes to show you. Now these shoes, these little metallic shoes are so cute. They are about some of the most comfortable strappy shoes I have ever worn. They are not squishing or pinching at my feet. The block heel is very comfortable to walk in, but let me tell you, baby, to get this strap on, I hate when straps are on the outside of your ankle. It took me a good 5 minutes to get them both on, but I think it was worth it. We have the metallic and the rainbow of the shoes pairs very nicely with the metallic and bright colors of these little parrot earrings, also Shein. So I don't know who the shoes are by, but this is giving a whole Shein look, which again just goes to show you your clothes do not have to be expensive to look good. You can find good quality for a reasonable price. And I think I proved that. All right, you guys, be safe out there. All right, folks, I am back. Here is the fit for Bible study tonight. I was feeling very Afrocentric, so I went with it. On my feet, I have my Sam Edelman slides with the cowrie beads. They have the white and the gold, and then just regular brown beads. I think these are so cute. I'm sure I got these from TJ Maxx a while ago. If you went in there now, these probably would be upwards of 69 or 79 bucks, but I can assure you I paid less than $50 for mine. The star of the show are these pants. These are thrifted. Now, there's three things I love about them. If you follow me, you already know one is the fact that it's Ankara print. Love me a good Ankara print. But then I love the fact that it's a lady when you put your legs together and that she's a black lady. And I love the unique shape of these pants. You can see they kind of dip in around your knee and then scoop back out. The only thing I wish is that maybe they were longer so I could also wear them with heels. I mean, I could wear them with heels, but I would probably more likely do it with booties so that you didn't see any of the angles so that the crop look intentional. But for now, I'll probably just wear it with flat slides and maybe even tennis shoes. Since I want the pants to shine, I just put on a black bodysuit. I think this is Shein. And the dip in this on the front is actually too deep for me, so I just turned it around and wore it backwards. I have more coverage. To further enforce the Afrocentric motif, I have this shell necklace as well as my choker that is cowrie beads and these wooden bangles, which, I mean, the match couldn't be better. But look at this detail. I have on black and white glasses. She has on black and white glasses. I have on large circular earrings. She has on large circular earrings. So I'm here to say that the details matter. Now, I know it's going to get cold because we're going to have the air pumping. So I have this long sleeve tee. It's just like a little tee. I know you've probably seen people layer their sweaters, but it doesn't just have to be a sweater. It could be a button-down white shirt, a button-down colored shirt, a tee. You can mix it up. So that's the back. Now, I could untie it if I want to make sure that my necklaces are showing, so that's another way to wear it. And this very cute purse. Recently thrifted within the past week. I paid, I think, $10 for it, and when I looked it up, it was going for $150 from an online store. I love that it's Ankara print. I love the bead detail on the strap. I love the woven part at the top. I believe that this is leather. I love the detail with the bow and that it's half leather and half Ankara print. But then flip it over and baby, we got all Ankara print. The inside has a pocket. It's pretty deep, can carry a lot. And so to clean this, I just sprayed it down with alcohol inside and out. You can also spray real leather items with alcohol. It does not damage them. For tonight, I'm going to carry it on this side because it picks up on the rust color, I think, of the pants better than just wearing this. But I definitely not opposed to this because I love a print mixing moment. All right, you guys, the details matter, and you be safe out there. Hubby and I are on our way to our yacht with our private chef for our anniversary dinner. Girl, y'all can't tell me nothing. They can fit up to 10 people on this boat. Say hi, babe.
Hi.
So y'all know I want it to be cute and casual. I have these Walmart cargo pants on, these deck shoes which are extra tough and recently thrifted. I had my Amsterdam cap which was also thrifted, this cutout orange and pink top which is by Bar 3, a Macy's brand, and I finished it off with my Nike windbreaker. We had 3 appetizers, mini crab cakes, hand-folded beef empanadas, and steamed Pacific Rim sea bass dumplings. Our main entree were lamb chops and vegan fried rice. It was delicious. Chef's kiss to Chef Anthony and Captain Natasha. We are coming back into dock. Beautiful National Harbor. Y'all, I'm coming back and I suggest that you do too. If you're interested in booking Chef Anthony, contact him at chefanthonythomas.com. And if you're interested in booking just the boat, let me know below and I'll send you the details. Hey, party people. Happy Friday. Today is April 17th. And y'all, I am recuperating, okay? Lovely time was had. But baby, let me tell you, I drank that whole bottle of champagne and I was paying for it the next day. Today, I am not the drinker that I once was. So today was a very low-key and chill day. I just have on this little slip dress. I think it's from the retailer I am not currently shopping at. And this robe is Sheen. I love the dramatics of the sleeves and the hem. This is definitely giving soft life living with my fuzzy slippers. These slippers were also thrifted. So no makeup, just the hair and the bun. Listen, I was fighting for my life today, okay? But that is the look, and you guys be safe out there. Hey, party people. Happy Friday. Today is April 17th. As you just saw from my last video, I have been lounging, but I needed to run out quickly and get a couple of things done. So I'm going to reiterate what all the fashion girlies tell you, and that is to have a style or outfit formula. For me, it's going to be a wide leg pant every time. It doesn't matter the top. If it's winter, it might be a wool or cotton blend pant. If it's summer, it might be a linen or silk pant, but I'm going to have me a wide leg pant. Now, this particular style is from the retailer I am not currently shopping at, but I got to admit, I have 3 versions of this pant, a solid and 2 prints. I love it. It has a drawstring. It's a linen blend. It has pockets. These were thrifted. This shirt was also thrifted. This is Roberto Vino. It's an Italian designer. You'll see this blue logo right here is picking up the blue in the pants, as is my earrings. My earrings have a little bit of gold on them, bringing some light to my face. And so I decided to bring that gold out in my watch. Watches are not just functional or practical, they're pieces of jewelry, and that's actually what mine is serving as. Now, I did the hack where you tuck your shirt into your bra to give it a crop situation, so let me show you what it looks like folded down. It was just easier than trying to tuck it in, but I also could have done that and kind of done a little half tuck on the diagonal there. My Vince Camuto slides, thrifted, and they have these big rhinestones, so bringing some sparkle and shine down to my feet. So we got a thrifted top, thrifted pants, and thrifted shoes. Then my Goyard, a happy fashion accent. This is just what I had yesterday, but you see the orange is being picked up on the flowers on the pants. I feel like sometimes in your fashion subconscious, you just know what's going to work. So since I only had like 10 minutes to get ready, my mind knew that this fit somehow was going to match this purse, so I didn't have to spend time switching out my purses. But that is the final look for Friday, and you guys be safe out there. Hey, party people, happy Saturday. Today is April 18th, and this is my fit. Both my son and my daughter had a soccer game today. You may be able to tell what my son's team colors are. My daughter got her uniform today, so I didn't really have time to incorporate that into my look, but it was like 64 degrees this morning, so I just threw my Quince leather moto over my fit. It keeps me nice and warm. I really do enjoy Quince products. They have high quality fabrics for very reasonable for what they are. They use a lot of cotton, a lot of silk, a lot of linen. This is 100% leather, and it was only $100, which I think is a steal for this type of quality. And they have like a 365-day return policy. I wore these Croc sandals last week to his game. These are so cute. I love the platform. I love the white detailing. I love the 3 straps across. And the best part is they're squishy and comfortable. But, you know, walking on a soccer field, you get your shoes dirty. I looked down and didn't even realize how smudged they were. I just took a baby wipe and wiped them clean and they were fine. I thrifted these at Plato's Closet, which is not somewhere I usually go to. It was when I was in Florida. I do think Play-Doh runs a little bit more expensive, but like I said, I think these were totally worth it. These cropped straight jeans are Ralph Lauren, and they were also thrifted. They serve as a nice basic backdrop so that this shirt can pop. I thrifted this shirt in Florida as well. I don't know the designer name. I don't recognize it, but what I love is all the details. So first you have this bright color. You have this satin finish. You have this bubble hem, and you have this one shoulder with this knot. I just love it. So originally I had on both of these big fluffy earrings on both sides, but then you kind of lost some of the detail of the knot up here and the fact that it was one shoulder. So I just added a little stud on this side and kept the big fluffy ring on the other side. When I go to games, I don't typically take a purse, but I did add this little detail. I guess they're supposed to be like little heart lollipops. So I just added that for a little detail at the belt loop as well as a pink ring. And that is the complete look. All right, you guys, be safe out there. Hey, party people. Happy Saturday. Today is April 18th, and this is my fit for today. I'm going to Cooper's Hawk in Annapolis, Maryland. So I have on these very wide leg Ankara print pants. They are 100% cotton. They have pockets. I have a shirt that matches. It's kind of a crop short sleeve shirt. I can thank Alicia from 10 Ways to Wear It. This was on Amazon. It was only $30. What a bargain. They had different styles, but some styles were more expensive than others. I just paired it with this tank top that had this same kind of chartreuse color going on. Now on my feet, I just have some yellow flats. I like the shape. The cutout is on the side, as you can see. I was going to wear gold sandals, but I might be walking around the harbor, and I just didn't want my feet all exposed. This tunic, what a showstopper. This is Shein. I keep telling y'all, stop sleeping on Shein. I put this brooch here, and because of the gold brooch, I'm bringing in gold accessories. I have these drop earrings in this floral design, which also is a nod to the floral print in the pants. Then I have my large gold ring, my Alex and Ani bracelets, as well as my watch. Yes, watches are practical and functional, but I consider mine a piece of jewelry. So for my purse, I have my Prada purse. Y'all, look how nicely that goes together. I can't believe it. And then I'm going to take this little scarf just to put over my shoulders in case I get cold in the restaurant. And I just have a nude on my lip. I want the pants to be the star of the show. I elongated my hair into a high pineapple just for a more dramatic effect. Remember, all the details matter. All right, you guys, be safe out there. So this brings us to the end of another week of OOTDs. I hope you found it enjoyable. I hope you found some inspiration from my color combinations and perhaps some tips and tricks if you're interested in thrifting. If you have, again, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. I am still a new YouTuber trying to grow up my channel. To all my current subscribers, I know you could be doing lots of other things with your time, and I appreciate you so, so very much. All right, you guys, be safe out there.